Так, надо написать в чат.
Мгм.
Nice.
Мгм.
Mhm. It's a backstage, right?
Yeah. Talking about brands.
Oh, the only question is that, like, can you open YouTube yourself? Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Because I have the double sound and from the YouTube and from the Zoom, which is not convenient. So, okay. So, mhm.
And while we're getting ready, Aksana, why branding? How did you get there?
The brand story.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know actually. How do I get there? I think everything started after my US internship
Mm.
many years ago. That was the first time I saw career centers everywhere in each college, at each university business school.
Mm.
And the career centers were like, not just you need to go and to apply for this or that job, but it was like, we are here to prepare you
Mhm.
and to be presented in the appropriate way. We are telling you how to dress, we are telling you how to speak about yourself, how to make self-presentation, how to organize all the information in your resume, how to pack all your experiences, so how to write thank you letters,
Mm.
everything. And then I realized that it's about personal branding, and after that, I started with the Alexander Vasilyev School. I was so enthusiastic and passionate about fashion. So how we present ourselves to the world, how we show up. And, and personal branding is about internal, what we are inside, yeah, about our identity, personal identity, and how we are presenting, how we are showing up to the world. So, and I think that was the main reason, and that was the main trigger for me to start thinking, doing, practicing branding, from personal branding to corporate branding, because uh, I was looking for the tools to use in the personal branding, yeah, okay? And I found them in the corporate branding theory and practice. And I realized that the tools that we're using in the corporate branding, so they can be applied to the personal branding as well,
Mhm.
So, and today I'm going to show it, to demonstrate it, so how it is working, and you will see. So the logic is absolutely the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we still have 3 minutes, and some people believe that it's about so image and personal image. Mostly, it's like just this bells and whistles, some thrills, or
You mean image, the way we are looking, the way we are
yeah, the way we
dressed?
present, the way we are dressed, like everything.
That is.
Mm,
That is, actually, that is, but it's not frills, I wouldn't say that's frills. You are, as an intercultural specialist, you are sure to understand that the visual language
absolutely,
is
yeah.
the language that doesn't need any translation. The way a person looks, so that that can tell you a lot from which culture it comes from. What is he or she is by profession, what are his intention, how serious he or she is about the event we're here. Yeah. So that can tell you a lot. So,
Yeah,
and usually those people who are taking care of the way they look like are they are telling this that, oh, no, 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 that is not about me, I don't care. So let
but they
people,
do.
they do care. Usually they do. Yeah. Yeah. This is how it works, because it needs so much time for other people to know your internal world. So who you are as a person, your identity is. So it takes time. And sometimes you don't have this time. You cannot afford yourself just, you need to be presented appropriately now. So
Yeah.
this is how it works. So
Hmm.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're having 1 minute, and I think we can start. Those who are joining us, so nice to see you here. That's the third noon sandwich podcast. The main idea is that we're here speaking informally, thinking out loud, sharing opinions, ideas, and which are valuable and trendy. Yeah, that is important, progressive. And I hope if anyone, after listening to our Thinking Out Loud story, take at least one idea and implement with the intention to implement it in his or her life, so that would make me happy. Okay, so we're here, we're starting. My name is Aksana Knyazeva, and I'm the author of this known sandwich podcast. Sometimes we are thinking about which is the content we're going to share with the world. And to tell you the truth, I'm the person who is taking the ideas from my content for sharing with you, from the questions of my clients, of my partners, followers, and from my mentees. Yeah. So, I've been working for the EdTech Accelerator, and I had 6 mentees with the online courses, very diverse and very interesting. And my mentees are talented people, and they were asking me different questions. So then I thought, why not? So, and today we are together with my mentee, Volha Bolbas. She is an intercultural specialist. By the way, we have been graduated from the same Minsk State Linguistic University. Yes,
Yeah.
so we're colleagues as well. And Ola was asking me different questions, and so today we are going to to speak together to discuss the brand identity matrix and the SCAMPER model. And I will show you through all those questions how it is working when everything when there is a lot of slop content, when the brands are trying to lose, or not trying, they're just losing their identity, and you look this way and that way, to the right, to the left, and you see that it's difficult to differentiate what is this brand about and what is this brand about. So today I will show you the tool that you can apply in your professional and personal life. So,
Thank you, Aksana, for inviting me and for having me today here. And I find it extremely important to talk about your identity, personal identity today, brand identity, and etc. Because nowadays, in the world of choice overload, everyone is trying to be unique, to highlight the skills that make them stand out, because the competition is extremely high. But still, you open your feed, you read some articles and so on and so forth, and you see all these identical logos, identical tone of voice, identical unique positioning statements. And yeah, so the first question is, how did we get here and what's actually going on?
oh, the AI is an excellent tool.
Yeah.
So, and especially at the very beginning, you are starting working with it, you are starting practicing with it, and you're so amazed. You are just driven away. And everything is working like the magic, you know? And but in some time, you understand that the AI, while answering your questions, is creating the answers from the information
Mm-hmm.
that had been put there by someone else, you know? And what I see in Instagram, for instance, there are a lot of professionals, a lot of experts, who name themselves the architect of something, the architect of this, the architect of that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for this. Yeah. So, and it looks like that we are losing our identity, who we are at the very core, because it's easy. One of my clients
Mm-hmm.
told me, Oksana, so why do you spend so much time on creating the content when I can do this with the help of the AI and do it just easy? And if the result is the same, so why to bother?
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of
In,
companies, they decided to switch to AI and especially replace marketing team with AI, but the results are not that fruitful, I would say. Yeah, so we see, as I already mentioned it, so the same tone of voice. So everyone is the same. And I don't know, like, I personally do not understand why people do not see it. But the main idea of marketing and brand, as far as I know, so it's to stand out. Yeah, how can
exactly.
people combine the use of AI? How can they probably simplify their work, but at the same time keep and preserve their identity?
What I can offer is the topic of today's noon sandwich.
Mhm.
I will show you the tool that will help you to make the exercise using this tool. And this exercise will serve you or other people, other professionals as a compass. Before starting to work with the AI, you should have it close to you and download it to your AI project you're working with. for you not to forget about your core.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the tool is
What
called,
is the
okay.
core? And yeah, so the tool
Mhm.
is brand identity metrics. And what is it exactly? How can we apply it?
Mhm. So as you see here on this slide, is strategic framework. So first strategy is the strategic framework for the brand, corporate or personal. It can be used both, and I will show it today. So it has 9 elements, 4 axes, and 1 brand core in the middle. So it is not mine. I read about this in Harvard Business Review in 2019, so a couple of years ago. And it was built and created by those people, Gracie and Erda. And what I like about it is that it's very, very practical. Yes, it can be applied to, as I told, either to corporate or to personal brand. So, and how it looks like, let's look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I will come back to my bio, but first about the metrics. So you see, brand core is in the middle, yes,
Mm-hmm.
as in the center. So the whole world is turning around this brand core. So you should understand what is your key idea. And if
Mm-hmm.
you take away this idea, without this idea, your brand will be ruined. So nothing will happen. So that is your core. And that is the toughest exercise ever to find your core. And here you can use AI as a mirror. You can download to your AI the results of your working with your mentor, your results of your tests, results of your evaluation reports, your
Mm-hmm.
resumes, whatever, everything that you think is about yourself. Yeah. And in this case, the AI can work as a mirror and it will give you the patterns. You know, it will put, um, it will take away the signals
Mm-hmm.
from the whole noise. Yes, sometimes it's very difficult for us to see the most valuable things in our career. So that is the brand core.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, 9 cells and mission, vision, culture, and competencies. The It's the basement,
Mm-hmm.
it's your internal world, your competencies. It's about yourself, your strengths, your skills, the knowledge of the language, for instance, how you're working, your principles. Yes, how you're
Mm-hmm.
working, your values. These are your status. So for instance, you're working with the companies on this and these rules. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And your mission and vision, your answer to the question, why am I doing this? So
Mm-hmm.
you have created the intercultural, the cross-cultural. No. I would just do it differently. You created cracking the culture online course.
Okay.
So what is
Yeah.
the purpose of it?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the mission of it, by the way, Ola?
So the mission is to make people be aware of differences and make people give people the tools to be aware of these differences, to accept them, and to navigate through them. And by the way, like to help people to understand the other person, the person who is sitting in front of them, who they're talking to.
And what is it here for you?
Sorry.
What is it here for you? What is your personal interest in creating these cracking cultures
So
course?
I believe that understanding is the key and communication is the key. And when we use communication, so it helps people to solve a lot of problems. And sometimes when we know, like when we are working towards the same goal, the same aim, so it's easier to find the path, the correct path. So it's about understanding.
It's about understanding. So that is your mission, to help people to understand each other, different cultures and differences. The world is nice and it's diverse, and it's
Full of
diverse.
diversity, yeah. So, and yeah, so we should learn to live together, to cooperate, not
Okay.
to fight.
So that is your answer. And your answer demonstrates the mission. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is your mission. Without this mission, without understanding what is here for yourself, you wouldn't have created this course. And that was your driving, I don't know how to say it, driving energy,
Yeah.
driving energy for you. Yes. Just do remember uh, the whole process of creating this course, and we were discussing a lot that just I don't have energy, just I'm so tired, that's it. But without your mission, without your understanding that it's important for you, that it would have been impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the basement. So, and this is the exercise in which your AI can help you. Yes, just to system, to structure your knowledge, to structure your competence, to understand your standards, and to find the answer to the question why I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and then if we look
The
the
foundation, right?
that
Or
is the foundation, yeah.
mm-hmm.
That what is inside. That is
Mm-hmm.
your basement, the basement of your brand, yeah. And then you see value proposition, relationships, and position. That is the upper line,
Mm-hmm.
and that is outside, external level or external layer. That is what is seen by the world.
Mm-hmm.
That is what is seen by the world. Your value proposition. So you created the course,
Mm-hmm.
and you created the value. That is actually about the jobs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
So the jobs to be done.
Yeah.
So you position yourself as the intercultural specialist,
Mm-hmm.
and you're working for the people who would love to understand each other, who would love to work in different countries, yeah, who would love
Yeah.
to work with the whole world. So this is
Mm-hmm.
your market. And the way you are building the relationships, yes, how do you engage? For instance, you are having the workshops in Warsaw with the School of Analytics or so. So how did you find them? Yes, so that is the way how you are engaging with the stakeholders,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and what is in between? So
What
yes.
is in between?
What is in between? Yeah. So this is the bridge. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The bridge again, you see, Knyazeva
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
So we're always crossing the bridges. So that.
exactly. And how we are going to, you see, we have our internal world, our identity, and we have external image
Mm-hmm.
as how people perceive us. And we have this in between line, in
Mm-hmm.
between line. So if you look at it, personality, the human character of the brand, and here I would ask you, if you were a famous actor, if you were a celebrity, so who would that be? You know, have you
I
thought
have to
about
think
this?
about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's an exercise we're performing because we are applying. So we are just like transferring the best qualities or the qualities we're inspired by that person to ourselves, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
here you can put down, for instance, if you were a car, a brand
Uh-huh.
car, what that would be,
Ooh.
Volha?
Ferrari.
Oh,
Oh,
Ferrari.
yeah, but
Luce, Ferrari
mm-hmm.
Luce.
Could be. Yeah, but something, all this, I'm not sure what they're called, old-fashioned cars.
Ah,
Something
vintage
vintage,
cars. Yeah.
vintage cars. But still vintage, but at the same time still cool.
Yeah, but you should think what is there. It's your reference point,
Mm-hmm.
It's your reference point. For instance, I also have some reference point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have
Reliability may be one of this reference point.
Yes, sir. And you can apply to this here, to your online course, sir. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So people can trust the information
Mm-hmm.
inside your cracking culture schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So this is how it works, you see.
Yeah.
So that's the line, how everything is connected. Every cell in this brand identity matrix is closely connected.
Mm-hmm.
And how? Mhm.
Sorry for chipping in, but Aksana, if like nowadays, yeah, so we may
Mhm.
see that people position themselves, if we're talking about people, brand, and
Okay.
they call themselves a consultant, an advisor, a specialist, a teacher, a product manager. How can they identify? Is it the problem with the identity?
Oh, that's a good question. I like it. All right, that's not the problem with the identity. That's the identity of a person
Mm.
who has different hats,
Mm-hmm.
and that is okay.
Okay.
Those people are called multipotentialities.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people who think that one life is not enough because I
Mm-hmm.
will have tried this, this, and this, and this. And for those people, it's very difficult uh, to put themselves in just one box.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very convenient for the society to put those people into just one box
Yeah, it's
and
easier.
to and
Mm-hmm.
and it's easier and people understand how to deal with those people. So you're in
Mm-hmm.
this box just with one head, and
Mm-hmm.
the whole world understands what to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Okay.
have different boxes and different heads, what to do with you. You should find what unites all these hats.
Mm-hmm.
And that is your brand core.
And
What
does brand identity metrics help us with it?
100% plus 50, as I
Yeah.
used to,
Mm-hmm.
to say. Sure. And that's a good exercise. And you should look at your hats: advisor, project manager, teacher, educator, online course creator, consultant. And you should think about
Mm-hmm.
what makes all these hats be able to be on my head,
Yeah.
and I can wear all of them. One day I put one hat, another one, the other. So what makes it possible? And that is your brand core. And of course, you will look at the competencies,
Mm-hmm.
you will look at the personality, you will read the you will read between the lines what your customers, what your clients, partners, and people who collaborate with you, what they tell about you, you know? And that again, AI just the best assistant for this, yeah? So, and you will find this line, this core, what makes them difficult, you know?
Yeah.
I have
Mm-hmm.
the head of the linguist. Yeah, that is my first education. The marketer, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the image designer,
Mm-hmm.
the advisor, the educator, the brand strategist. You see,
Yeah.
just a lot of hats. But everything is fine with me. What makes all these hats work together and makes me feel flexible, because it gives me flexibility,
Mm-hmm.
that I am just acquiring my love for learning and my ability to create something of different different domains and share my knowledge.
Yeah.
So that's it, you know?
Mm-hmm. So when we have the brand identity metrics in place,
Mm.
how does that actually change the way we work with AI? when when we got everything together,
Mhm.
how does it help us to avoid this kind of genericness on the way to brand positioning?
Mhm. So, yes, you should first make this exercise, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Just what you should do first, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have this matrix,
Mm-hmm.
and my recommendation to you, start anywhere. Just have someone by your side, or you can do it by yourself, or you can use AI. But I would recommend to do it without the AI.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it by yourself. Just what do you think about it? And just start anywhere, pick up one cell and put down 1, 2 sentences. What do you think about it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the issue is not whether it's right or whether it's not right. That is not about it. That's about just your thoughts, your ideas. What do you think about your mission? What do you think about your competencies? What do you think about personality? What do you think your product offer to the market? Then you should look at it, whether
Mm-hmm.
everything that you put in each cell doesn't contradict each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there should not be a conflict. So
Yeah.
you're reading everything and you are in the flow. If there
So
is
if
no
we, mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, if we go back to the metrics, so we should feel all nine, right? All nine
exactly.
boxes, mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And
You
then
should
analyze
write.
it somehow. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you see, this is how it
Mm-hmm.
works. That is about me, Knyazeva Bridge. So, and I was trying for today's noon sandwich. I was looking at the matrix as if I were doing it for the first time. Yes. And trying to do just what I think. Yes. Just what I think it is about. Yep. And I was just put there everything to each cell. And you see what is the brand core here?
Mm-hmm.
Development.
Yeah.
Everything what I'm doing is about development. That is my core. It's about professional development, 100%. And what do my customers say after working with me? That I'm giving them inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Inspiration to move, inspiration to change, inspiration to create. So this is my brand core. That is
Wow.
how I'm
Mm-hmm.
working. Yeah. So, and if you look at everything in these metrics, you will see it.
Yeah.
So, what I'm
I would like
doing.
to add that, yeah, so you are incredibly inspiring because like after when I remember that while working with you, so I had sometimes I was out of energy, out of anything, everything. But yeah, so after every session, you inspired and gave a push. So which is important to get sometimes. And yeah, so it's also about honesty. These metrics like show up in full without fear, because we're afraid of something all the time.
And that is my mission.
Mm.
I think that talented people should show up. Otherwise, we are giving the way to the banal stuff. Banal. There's nothing wrong with banal and ordinary,
Mm-hmm.
but in today's AI world, so we are giving the way to a lot of slop content.
Yeah.
So, and I don't like it because I see a lot of talented people, and that is my mission, and I see my mission myself for in what I'm doing. Yes, in Knyazeva Bridge, helping people to overcome this fear to show up. Um, but it's also about me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have come through this bridge of transformation, changing the country, changing the context, and at some point I was thinking that I was starting from the scratch,
Mm-hmm.
but not. Just look at the competencies when you're changing the context. This matrix will help you to look at yourself like from the helicopter's view. What do I have? What are my assets? You know?
Yeah. The
And life is
surrounding has changed, but the core is still there.
exactly so. No matter what country you are living in or in which company you are working, so you will be doing what is your core, even without money,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So that is, and when you understand your core, and when all these lines, when all these cells are working together, and and you are just creating the content, you're communicating with different people, your fear is just going somewhere. On Friday we not on Friday, on Tuesday, we had a very nice networking event organized
Mm-hmm.
by the International Rescue Committee. I shared this information and in my Instagram, Knyazeva Bridge. So, and we were speaking in Polish, and I came up to this stage
Mm-hmm.
unprepared, totally unprepared, and I was speaking about my Knyazeva Bridge in Polish in front of all people. That all of a sudden, that was the task of this networking. So when you are in your own brand for, when you found your brand for,
Mm-hmm.
when you fail all these are self.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is just not so fearful.
Yeah.
You know?
Because everything comes in place, right?
Exactly. Yes. And you are just moving, and your objectives, your ambitions, they're just like you are not like always fighting, just fighting to tell the world, so I have the right to be here. No, just everything is just becoming smoothly, going
Mm-hmm.
smoothly, just going
Mm-hmm.
smoothly. Yeah. So that's it, how does work.
Yeah. Inspiring, I will say.
Yes.
So, yeah, because I guess that we always learn through personal examples. And when the person who has overcome everything themselves, so they may help you to do the same. And yeah, this is cool.
But that is not only my personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
Just I've been working a lot,
Mm-hmm.
just more than 20 years in marketing, and I've been the semi-accredited tutoring a lot of students. You see 1,000, more than 500 graduates from the marketing school and from the CIM programs. So I have practiced different tools, or just helped a lot of students, professionals to show up. And all these tools are practiced in my own life and practice with my mentees, with my students, with my clients. So, and here's the tagline: "You are too good to be invisible." So, I wanted
Yeah.
the talented people to show up. So, and you can start with these brand metrics, or
Mm-hmm.
as a nice exercise, or to create your own brand personality, brand image.
Mm-hmm. Does it work for the companies?
Yeah, it works for the company. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
works the same. The corporate brand working, this matrix is working the same for the corporate brands.
Mm-hmm.
The same. You are just understand what is your company core competencies. Where's your company? Is it the rock star in the market? You understand the culture of the company, what is okay, what is not okay within the company, mission, the vision, what you're going to put on your website or in the presentation or in your elevator speech or during your negotiation. So you create the value proposition, which contains the best competencies that your company or expertise within your company.
Mm-hmm.
So you position your brand, your company's brand in the market. There are a lot of other companies, but what makes you better than thousands of others are very good companies. So the same, and it's a good exercise for strategic session or the meeting, especially when we want to launch a new product, when we want to launch a new direction. So how this new product will be incorporated in our brand portfolio. So we can use this matrix as a tool to look through it. Oh no, it doesn't work with our brand core, so we'd probably not launch this product, or we will change it. So this is it.
Yeah.
And so you see, it's more than an exercise. It's like the compass. So, and you can have it by your side, and anytime you are just creating something, the project, the product, the communication strategy. So you can look at it. Oh, maybe I should change these statements in my post, or maybe I should speak from the different angle to my clients. Yeah. So this is how it works.
Yeah, it doesn't criticize you openly, but it helps to find the flaws, but at the same time, they highlight your advantages, right?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
yeah, but now in the age of AI, if we upload all this information, will it help us to avoid the same statements that other people have? How will it help us to keep this score, to keep our voice?
I will show you one model.
Mm-hmm.
During my journalist school,
Mm-hmm.
one expert just showed this product, Scamper, your product, or Scamper anything, your project, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can take one product service campaign, and here's the abbreviation, and behind each word is the question you need to ask your model you're working with. So, and here are the questions. So you put the result, your brand matrix, to the AI, and you can simply ask, oh, please criticize everything what is here. No, it's very simple, though it is working, but I just invite you to use this new model. Substitute what can be replaced, maybe the channel or a stamp or your assumption in this matrix or in your campaign or in your product description. So you're going to launch. For instance, you're creating, you told me yesterday that you are thinking about a marketing campaign for your cracking cultures course. So you can put it down or you can create this strategy with the help of the AI, okay? So why not? So you can do this as any other people can do this. Yeah. So, but you can use this strategy, look through it, add your information. You can ask Claude to to uh, to work through it using your brand matrix if you did the home task before. And then what can be replaced in this campaign as because of the budget, for instance.
Yeah.
Right? Then what can be merged into one, for instance, content into one post, not just three different posts about one thing, but what can be merged, what can be borrowed from, for instance, not from we work together with six different mentees. So and as I used to tell you, so different courses, different mentees, different approaches. So you can borrow something from the approach, for instance, of Oda's or of Sveta's. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
So that is
really a lot
of ideas. Yeah,
a
and
lot of
approaches.
ideas, yeah, and just helps you to learn from each other.
Exactly. So what can be modified? Yes. And then put on another use. Who else needs this? in the context never designed for. And that is really cool. For instance, you have in your head that this course is for those who would love to work, to change the countries and to work with in France, for instance, living in Germany. But maybe for other people, maybe for the students, or maybe for lawyers who are entering, for the law companies who are entering different markets,
Yeah.
you have never considered them. So what can be removed? Yes. And what happens if you do the exact opposite to the obvious? So, and you can just ask your AI model you're working with, just look through your artifact, through your document, and just add these questions. And you will be very much amazed by the result and by the answers it's going to give you. And, by the ideas. And you see the output. You can get new 3 ideas that would have never arrived at without this process. And that will make your content
Unique.
exactly
And do you have any examples? Have you used it yourself?
100%. That's my best answer. Yes, sure. I have used this. I have used all these, all my products at the time creating. I'm just asked to please do this. For instance, I have an inspirational passion, or if it is possible to say so in English, passion, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and offline meetings make me very much inspired. And I was thinking, why not to create something like Fashion Plus Coffee
Yeah.
workshop?
Oh,
And
nice.
yes, and coffee is just you start
The
morning in the
smell.
morning. Yes,
Yeah.
this smell. So you imagine that fashion is something nice, beautiful. It's aesthetics, yeah. And your style is also what makes you unique. So, and you just imagine just 2 words, fashion plus coffee, nothing more, and no description. And you see how it works. So this is
Yeah.
it.
So this is great because if you're too tired of fashion, you may just smell the coffee, like with perfume, and then you're ready to consume this information or the beauty again. Great.
Yes, and I had a lot of examples there in my life when coffee helps you to make good choice while shopping. So, but it's
Oh.
the inspiration. It's not only about the oh, you see, just look, inspire professional development. To inspire others, I need to be inspired myself. And I need to find the source of inspiration. And I need to practice what makes me inspired myself to share this inspiration with the world. So fashion plus coffee is something that gives me inspiration and makes me feel and I can share the inspiration with others.
Yeah.
You
But are
see
you
how
doing it now?
are at the beginning of September.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see how it works. So just there, but it works in the flow when everything in your brain matrix, is coherent with your identity as what is really important for you, what is your core. So then everything is working like, you see?
Yeah. And in the description to this noon sandwich, yeah, you put it the way that you AI accelerates whatever you feed it. It
Yeah,
can be clarity or mush.
exactly.
So does cultural context count as part of that input? Can a brand be
Mhm.
clear in one culture, for instance, and completely misread in another?
Yeah, of course. That's it. What is appropriate in one culture is inappropriate in another culture. For instance, I put it down, by the way, in my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So in Polish culture, it is inappropriate for a man to
Mm-hmm.
show his hand for the
Oh
handshake
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
first, you
yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
So that should be a woman. And it's inappropriate to kiss the hand of the woman,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, and you are, as a personal brand, you get used to one behavior,
Mm-hmm.
but now in a new context, you are trying to demonstrate this behavior, you get used, but
Mm-hmm.
you should adapt, you should adjust, but your core is the same.
Yeah.
Yes, it's absolutely the same, nothing has changed, but the way you are looking at it, the
Mm-hmm.
way you are expressing yourself. Yeah, do you remember in this expression, how do you
Mm-hmm.
express yourself, how you communicate with each other? So your tracking culture is here.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how to express yourself, how to stay neutral, how to stay engaged, how to be motivated, how to show interest, that is here.
Yeah.
So you should look about it.
Yeah. So it's not just an exercise. It's a
It is
compass,
not.
right?
It's a compass. Yeah. So I don't know whether we have questions on my YouTube channel. So those who were with us and who are with us, so we are grateful for spending time with us, for finding time, and I hope just at least one idea you will take with you and you will implement in your life and makes it right and not
Yeah.
not.
I guess that I will try this exercise at the upcoming weekend,
Just
just to
please
see
do.
what should be to overcome the fear, to get probably inspired. Yeah, and to see what may be replaced
Okay,
or
so
changed.
please do it and check it and share it with me. Just that would be nice. For those
I
who
will.
left questions under this noon sandwich stream, so I will answer to everyone. So, and the stream will be available on my channel, and I will share it in all my social media. So, and I welcome you to subscribe not to miss the valuable information for your talent to shine. And on the 23rd of September, we're meeting offline with my other
Mentee.
mentee. Yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anna, you see how the world is working. Yes, sir. In Warsaw, and we will be discussing how to build the product and use AI. So, and how to work with ideas, and that will be the practical workshop. And the output from this workshop will be your product. If you're an expert, you can build something which helps you to acquire new clients and to be visible and to show up to this world. So, welcome.
Yeah,
And
because I'll use your words. You are too good to be invisible, right?
yeah, you're too good to be invisible. So, thank you, Ola, for being with me, for
Thank
your
you for having
questions.
me and for the tools that you gave me. And I hope the ones who were watching us.
I hope to. That's my mission.
Yeah.
So, you see
To
how it works. The matrix is at work.
yeah. So
So, have a good day and stay connected.
yeah. Stay tuned till the next noon sandwich.
Yeah, and that will be in October,
Oh,
and that will be something you wouldn't expect.
oh, intriguing.
Yeah,
We are hooked.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Aksana.
Thank you, Ola. So, and thank you, everyone.